If someone is emotionless towards you, you're gonna notice how emotionless they are. You're gonna really see their true nature. You're gonna really see how they feel about you. So let's talk about how they react. Well, first things first, right? Normal people, no, not normal people. Some people get upset one day and then move on the next. That means they didn't like you too much. Some people get upset and they come after you, searching for you, looking at the phone book. They come to you, they humble themselves, and two things happen. They change, they promise to change, right? Or they don't promise to change, or they promise to change and don't do it. So the promise to change and don't do it, those you normally see behavior changing for 1 or 2 weeks, but then they go back to their behavior after 2 weeks, right? Some people will promise to change and actually change, and you'll notice that you don't have to do this as much. And then some people just come back and say, take me back, without offering something to change. Like, there's a, can you take me back? I'm sad. You know, so they'll want you to take them back, but they won't tell you what they could do to fix it. You know, or they don't care that at the fact that maybe they were the one that did something wrong. So maybe they'll blame you. They'll start fighting. They'll start arguing. They'll start to find a way to get you emotional, because this will piss you off. And this getting you emotional will cause you to think of them. And then eventually you're going to want them back. So that's why you got to find out who this person is. Because, for example, psychopaths tend to lack empathy. No, narcissists, this is how they react, right? Narcissists crave attention and validation. When you leave them and ghosted, they may feel a significant blow to their ego. So then they'll start seeking your attention, but it's only going to be temporary until they get the power back, and then all of a sudden they're going to start acting the way they acted. Psychopaths tend to lack empathy and have a shallow emotional response. Ghosting them may trigger curiosity more than emotion or hurt. Right, so they may not get hurt. In fact, they may act like nothing happened, and a lot of times the reactions might be that they remain calm, indifferent outwardly, but attempt to track your whereabouts through other means because they want to know what's going on, right? Now, the next one is sociopaths, which can be compulsive, impulsive, and have difficulty handling rejection. Ghosting them can provoke a range of intense emotions, which might mean they may act aggressively, vindictively, seek revenge for the perceived slight, or if they're in the Bronx, they may just slash your tires, you know? And this is why you got to be careful who you're with, right? And also when you start seeing behavior that's different after you walk away, just don't be surprised with anything, because you really don't know them. You know, you don't really know people until you put them in certain situations. You might know someone forever, but you might not know how they are when they gain power. You may not know how they are when you bruise their ego. There's different layers and to people's personality that we have to acknowledge and not be taken by surprise when you see something otherwise. Because when it takes you by surprise, you tend to not accept it as a part of their personality, and you just see it as a clink in the matrix. You don't really just internalize it and say, okay, this is how they are. Now, like I said, the next one is that you have a sense of freedom, right? Why? Because by being with someone who is inconsistent, who doesn't give you what you want, who you're not happy with, they tend to have a gravitational force on us, right? That toxic people and toxic groups causes you to change for the worse. It's like when you're free of an environment that's toxic, you even notice how there's a freedom to you. And the way that freedom is felt is that you notice how oppressive it was. You notice retrospectively that it was oppressive. You don't notice it in the moment because you're just reacting. You're just emotional. But when you leave, you notice how oppressive it was. And this is how you tend to grow as a person, because then you realize, okay, I was in that situation, I didn't even know it. So then you start to grow as a person because you see your darker qualities. Your dark side is what gets attracted to that oppressive aspect. And you start to see, why did I stay? How can I prevent that from happening? You're seeing another part of your personality that you would have never seen before. Sometimes you think you're confident until you're with someone who's inconsistent, and then you realize you have a needy, creepy, creepazoid self inside of you. So these strategies, pulling away, leaving, allows you to see retrospectively how deep and immersed you were in this type of like negative energy field. And then it'll allow you retrospectively to say, okay, if I see this, I'm never gonna let it happen to me. Because when it's happening, you don't notice it. That's the thing, right? You don't notice it when it's happening. But if it happens to you once and you paid attention how it got there, then you could potentially create a plan to prevent this from happening, right? And the more you do this, the easier it'll get to be able to sense people's personality, right? Because this honestly really does reveal a person's true character. It really does. And if they're fucking up and they're not being good, sometimes arguing with them doesn't fix it. Sometimes you just gotta get the fuck out. And even if it's a family member, if they let you leave after you continually telling them stop doing this, stop being so disrespectful, if they let you leave despite them wanting to see you, do you know how crazy that motherfucker is? Come on. It shows you their character, man. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. He's talking about someone I can tell. Let's go to a quick commercial break. By the way, people, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you can scan the QR code where it says, scan the QR code, and there you'll be able to work with me one-on-one. You'll be able to see all the different coaching packages. So if somebody ghosted you, left you, or you're planning to leave someone like this, or you have any situations in your relationships, just click on the description down below, or scan the QR code, and there you'll be able to have a 10, 15, 30, 45, 1 hour call with Father Alex, people, okay? And by the way, I am not mean. I'm just stern and honest, and it's with love. Okay, so don't cry if it seems like I'm being mean to you. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. All right, if you guys enjoy these videos about stoicism, dating, relationships, self-help, moving up in life, I would recommend you guys check out some of my courses that I have for sale. These courses are courses for men and women. For example, Nice Girl, Nice Guy is a course about how to become more assertive. Natural Chemistry is a course for women that I have on how to develop strong relationships. Dark Game is a controversial course that I have for guys on how to attract women in their life and keep it. It's not as dark as it seems, but we do talk about some dark psychology in here. Psychological Game of Attraction is a course that we made for women who are single. And as you see, we have a course about how to develop charisma, emotional mastery, which is a course about how to develop a meditation practice and how to improve your emotional life, to become more resilient, to not let rejection hit you so hard, to be able to bounce back from failure. I have a course called Nice Guy, which is a course for guys who are single and guys who want to be able to develop more assertiveness training, right? Most of these courses come at $99. And there you can also purchase the bundle where you guys can purchase all of the courses in one go at a discounted rate, right? We have a bundle for women and a bundle for men. So click in the description down below to check them out. You can browse around and see the courses that you like. And if you don't like them, you guys can ask for a 30-day money-back guarantee, and I'll give you guys the money back, okay? And in fact, we actually have a new one for women right now we're developing. It's called The Feminine Woman. So if you're a woman watching, this course is specifically to help women become more feminine, to embrace their feminine while embracing their masculine energy. And I'm actually going to make a course for that, like that for men, which is called a Masculine Man, which is a course on how to develop masculinity and develop masculine energy, to attract women in your life, to attract business success in your life, to be able to be better socializing, to read people better. It's truly an all-around course. So if you guys want to check out those courses, click on the description down below where it says purchase the courses, and I'll see you guys inside. Bye-bye.